for the record, we're supposed to be doing this carefully. That's Tom's idea of doing it carefully, apparently.
Oh, 100% careful. Yep. Perfect.
Hello everybody, but welcome to Saturday the 23rd of February, I think it is. We are in the kitchen again, as you can tell. Covered in shit again, as you can tell. There's Tom. So yeah, we're in the kitchen again. So it's just us two today, and we're doing... This is today's project, which we're already halfway through. So I should have done the kind of welcome to the video earlier, but we just kind of got on with stuff. Yeah, we've been taking the fireplace out. So as you can see, we're kind of halfway through at the moment, kind of pulling the bricks out. We pulled all the kind of the front bit off and then revealed this kind of motley construction of other bricks. I've got a picture somewhere, so I'll insert it. Yeah, this kind of motley collection of bricks, and we're like, oh shit. What is that, and what's it supporting, and is it doing this, that and the other? So we spoke to our next door neighbour who has had this. She's got the same fireplace as us because we're two semis, so they're like mirror images of each other, and hers is all taken like completely back to the original like this. So we spoke to her and she was like, oh, I don't remember if it looked like that, but she knew a builder, and she was like, should I ask my builder friend if he can knit round? She says he only lives up the road. So she rung him and he came round straight away and had a look at it, and he was like, no, you're fine, just rip everything out, like there's nothing there that you can't rip out, just be careful, and yeah, just go for it basically is what he said. So we did. I've been trying to capture stuff on the GoPro and on our normal camera, but we're having a bit of a mare with cameras today, so it's probably not going to be masses of footage, but hopefully you should get an idea of some of the stuff we've been doing, and we're filming from now on. So yeah, that's kind of where we are. So now there's a massive collection of bricks that Tom's just pulled out. So we need to get those moving. Most of the bricks that are intact, like these ones, we're going to keep because, well, I don't actually know if we need to keep it now.
Let's just see what it's all out.
Yeah, the original intention was to clear everything out and then have a line of red bricks kind of going all the way around it, just to kind of like block it out. But actually, now we've got everything out, it's looking like it might be like that anyway. So we're just going to get everything out. If we need to keep these, then we'll just, you know, pile them up in a corner somewhere for now. But we need to do a little bit of cleaning up. We've got a tarp down to try and catch some of the dust, but obviously it's in the air. Yeah. Yeah, we'll think this is clean and then we'll take that up and we'll be like, ah, no, it's not. The work that I've been doing today is removing the plaster from the walls. I haven't done that little bit there. Removing the plaster. So all of the brick bit that you see here is going to be replastered over, but it was in such poor condition that the plasterers have asked us to take it all off. So I've got to go all the way up there and then have to take all of this off above the chimney breast and then climb around all the shit. Oh. And then I've got to do all of this side as well, yeah. Joy. I'm not looking forward to doing it on the actual piece of stone because that's going to be a right bugger to get off. There's also a hole in the wall here.
No, it's concrete.
I need. Yeah, you can see all the way through to the fireplace. That's crazy. Yeah, there were some gas pipes, some like proper old lead that are there on the floor. Those lead pipes that were coming through because we think that it was, they once had a range cooker inside here. And so they had gas pipes going to it. So yeah, that's what that's what we're planning on finishing off. We also found this this piece of metal. Oh, I'm not sure if it's coming up on camera. Oh yeah, it is. It says place this on ledge behind oven top. Oven. I don't know what that says. Place this on ledge behind oven top. Lean on brickwork at back. It was just in the back of the fireplace, so we know that they've had an oven in there at some point. So we're actually going to keep that. We're going to clean it up if we can and put it somewhere in the house, even if we just have it on a shelf as a bit of a display thing.
I think it would cool, kind of like embedded in the tiles.
Yeah, we were thinking about maybe if we clear it up and then behind the hob have it like embedded within the tiles above the hob. We'll see what it looks like when we've got it all cleaned up and stuff. But yeah, we're quite keen to keep any kind of like little original details that we're finding as we're doing this. We're quite keen to keep them and like clean them up and kind of incorporate them into the house in some way, because it's all part of the history, isn't it? So Thomas is sick. He's got man flu.
It's not man flu, it's a proper disease.
Is it? What? But man flu is a disease.
But this is like a serious disease. Sick.
To be fair, it was very poorly yesterday. So he had the day off work and kind of rested and stuff, and he's still not feeling well today, but bless him, he's soldiering on, aren't you, love?
Like a trooper.
Like a trooper. Right, we're going to get off and we're going to continue with this, and hopefully you'll have some more footage. Catch up with you in a bit.
How's that? Some paint. So, we've finished for the day. I look dirty. We finished for the day. We have, well, I can show you. So, we have completely removed all the bricks from the chimney. Cleaned it up, well, vacked it out anyway. And then we've stripped all the plaster off the breast as well, because that needs to be stripped for the plasterer. Charlotte's just cleaning up.
Everything's covered in a very fine layer of black plaster dust, so I'm just giving the sink a really thorough clean down so we can use it.
And then I think Stanley's investigating. You investigating? So, have we made good progress today, haven't we?
We have. I mean, I don't think either of us thought that it was going to take all day to get the fireplace out, did we?
No, but it was really hard work, wasn't it?
It was a lot harder than we thought it was going to be. Plus, I'm trying to be careful of my back. You're fighting off some kind of flu. So
I've actually got SARS, I think.
You have not. You've got
Or
a slight
bird flu.
cold.
No, it's definitely. What is it?
Man flu.
No, that really. Is it Sumerian flu?
Are you making that up?
Maybe. Or bovine flu. Anyway, it's really bad, and but I've soldiered on because I'm a trooper.
You are a trooper, darling.
But yeah, we've made really good progress. We're both happy with what we've done. Tomorrow I just need to buy a bag of sand and cement, and just because there was like, I don't know what they had like back in the day in terms of like cooking utensils, but there was like 2 lead pipes that came up here and they came out there. So I need to just buy some sand and cement and fill that hole in. And there's a couple of other bits like these holes that we did when we were pulling out the plaster, the tiles, sorry. Yeah, I'm going to finish tidying up and then we're both going to get showered.
Yes.
Because I am absolutely... That's my usual skin colour and my new dirt colour. So we need to... I'm going to transfer all this dirt from my body onto the bath.
Joy, and then I'll have the lovely job of having to clean the bathroom tomorrow.
So I'm going to leave this here. I'm not going to do a video of me sanding and cementing tomorrow because it's been so long. I'll probably make a ball whip of it. But yeah, we'll probably catch up with you next weekend when we take that side of the kitchen out. Yeah, take care. See you later. Bye bye. Say bye, Charlotte.
Bye.
Say bye, Stanley. Stanley. Stanley.
No.
Not bad.
Totally ignoring you. Everybody, it's Saturday the 2nd of March and we are back in the kitchen again. You've probably just seen a bit of a montage of us pulling bits of this kitchen apart. Last job for today is to get all of that pulled out, well, the rest of that pulled out. Yeah, it's going to be a full weekend of house stuff because we've got the plasterers coming on Wednesday next week. Obviously Tom and I are back to work on Monday, so we've got to get everything done today and tomorrow to get the room ready for the plasterers coming in, which is really exciting. By this time next week, we're going to have a plastered room ready for the kitchen to be fitted into. That's going to look crazy, isn't it, when it's all done and plastered? It's going to look lovely. So let me show you where we're up to. So yesterday, the plumber came and disconnected those pipes. Those are just the cut-offs that we can pull out. He did make a hole there, but he asked me first. I said that was fine because we were overboarding it. So he's done some rerouting of the pipe work, put some extra pipes in there. He's done the first fix of the pipe work for the sink and everything. I think that's it because we filmed us taking that out. That was the last thing that we did last weekend. So yeah, so that's what has been happening kind of behind the scenes before we've got on camera. And then today, like I say, we're taking all of this lot out, all of the kitchen stuff. We're ripping those pipes out. Where are they? There. Those pipes out. And we're also going to take all the paper off there and off the back. All the tiles need to come off. You alright, love?
Yeah.
Where you going? Oh, I thought you were going to be sick. Tom went out last night drinking with his work colleagues. Somebody got a little bit drunk. Well, I don't know because you were asleep when I came in, so...
Oh, bastard. That was nearly the only way. I'm suffering today.
He is suffering, bless him. He's got a hangover, but he's doing a very good job of soldiering on.
Being a trooper.
He's had a sausage and bacon butty this morning because we now have no cooker. So that was our first paper plate meal, babe.
It was. First of many.
First of many. Right, we're going to crack on because we need to... So, sorry, I was in the middle of telling you what we were doing, wasn't I? So yeah, we're going to take all that paper off at the top, get that bit ready. All the tiles need to come off here. We need to tidy up the wall, ready for the plasterers. And there's a bit of plaster above the door that needs to come off. And then we're doing a few little bits, like there's some wood that needs to go in that door frame. Can you see that gap? yeah, we've got a few other bits and pieces to do. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to crack on. I'll set the camera up and you can see how we get on. Well peeps, haven't got hardly any battery left on the camera, so I won't say too much now, except that it's 5:30, we're knackered, the kitchen has come out in its entirety. We now have a crazy wall that we've got to try and sort out, ready for the plasterers coming. Doesn't, apart from that coming out, it doesn't really look like much has been done, but we've just been kind of taking all that out, and then I've been stripping paper off there and up there. Believe it or not, that's about 4 hours work. It's just so hard to get it off. So yeah, we're calling it a day. We're getting cleaned up and tidied up.